You say all the right things when I'm hurting. You always pick me up when I am down. It's like you have a spark that leaves me burning. Yeah, you just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right when I'm around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you, 'cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. You touch me in a way that makes me shiver. Sometimes I can't believe that you are mine. Love's gonna be beyond my trigger. You kiss me in a way that gets me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right just being around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you, 'cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one, babe. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, you're the one, babe. Yeah, you're the one. Ooh. 'Cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. 'Cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. I've been walking down the street like an alien. They say time will heal, but I don't have patience. You packed your things, now we begin the erasing. All the memories slowly start to fade, and the days move so slow. I know I gotta go, but I can't get anyway. 'Cause I'm still in love. 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 I don't check my phone, I don't wanna face it. Everything feels wrong and there's no replacing. What we had is gone and it's all too late. And I'm better off, but I can't deal with this aching. The days move so slow. I know I gotta go, but I can't get anyway. 'Cause I'm still in love. 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 'Cause I'm still in love. I can't deal with this aching. I can't deal with this aching.
Still in love. Damn right. Definitely am. Love this hobby. What's up, people? Alright. Good evening. It is Friday. Friday. I like to call it Friday now. Sounds kind of cool. Even though it might not be. But Friday, people. Okay, so... Hold on. Let me switch over. You guys can hear me, right? Yeah, I think so. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We are back. Yes, it is finally time. We are back. Vacation time is over. It's back to reality, yo. Welcome, Barbie Witch. Welcome to the stream, Barbie Witch. We have quite a bit to talk about today. A lot of Volk stuff today. Not really much for Azone. And we got a few things to cover with Smart Doll news, but nothing like too crazy. As we'll get into it like when we get to there. They changed... hold on one second. Ooh, they changed the settings on YouTube streaming. Now it doesn't show me all the info. Okay, wait. Oh, there it is. I was on the wrong spot. Okay, now we're good. Okay, sorry. I thought that there was something wrong with my streaming service or YouTube or whatever it is that you want to call it that I was having trouble with. But anyways, welcome everybody to another episode of the Doll Symposium. This is episode 67, and as always, I am your host, Shizusan, and my beautiful assistant with me today is the very lovely Chitose, as she comes with me everywhere. And I try not to bring her on everything I do, because I want to give the other girls a chance to be on screen. But, I don't know, I just can't help it. She's just so good. So cute. Alrighty, let me see. I want to make sure that... It's been a while since I've been streaming on YouTube. I've been streaming a little bit for Final Fantasy since that's like the new thing that came out. Been playing Final Fantasy live on stream. Do I have a tan? Do I look like I got tanned? I probably did. I mean, I was outside a lot. Like on vacation, is pretty much every day was spent outside in the sun. It was crazy, but vacation was good. I enjoyed it. The family enjoyed it. We all had a very good time. A little bit of a rough bumps to get started for the vacation, but other than that, you know, we did good. We had a good vacation. Everybody enjoyed themselves. I don't know if I got tan. I guess I did. I don't know. Now me and Chitose are like the same. We're the same beverage. We're both tea. So let me see. I want to make sure I'm on the right page. Okay. So that out of the way, yes, I went on vacation. I'm finally back on vacation. So we're going to start off my return with the news. And then next week will be Beyond the Doll. Any announcements? Otakon is coming up first week of August. I haven't received my acceptance emails as of yet, so I don't know if I'm going to be at Otakon. I more than likely will. I'm assuming one of my panels will get accepted because I already got one rejection letter and I didn't get rejections for the other two, which is usually a good sign. I just wish they would make up their mind a little earlier so it'd be easier for me to plan, you know, taking time off, making sure that the panels are ready to go. Like, I don't usually set up my panels until I get the acceptance letter because why put it together and make all the effort if I'm not going to present it anyways? So I haven't heard back, but still, there's still two in the wings, so there's still a chance that I will hear something at some point. Then after that, there's going to be Anime NYC in August. I think it's the 3rd or last week of August. I don't think I'll be going this year for Anime NYC, as it's during the time when the kids are ready to go back to school. I don't really like taking time off during that time or like going places because school's important. So I want to make sure I'm there for them. So I may not be there. Like, and I said this before, that Anime NYC moving to August is, in my opinion, not exactly the best thing that they could have done. I'm not really a fan of the fact that they've moved it to August. And I'm not the only one. There's quite a few people that are not fans of it being in August. Hold on. I just want to make sure my settings are okay because I don't want to blow out anyone's eardrums if I talk too loud. Okay. You have matching color for sure? Yeah, I guess so. Chitose and me are looking the same. Unfortunately, I didn't take any pictures on my vacation of Chitose. She did come with me, and she pretty much spent the entire vacation in the backpack. She didn't she didn't really come out. I wanted to bring her out for like photos and stuff, but like I said, it was a family vacation, so not too much for work and play. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Where is everyone? Well, it is the 4th of July weekend, for at least for the here in the US, so there may not be many people getting on tonight, as most people are going to be, away. I mean, I did say that I probably won't stream today, so a lot of people planned not to be here because I said 4th of July weekend I most likely won't stream. Turned out I had extra time to do so. So I decided to come on stream anyway. So it's a little bit of a last minute. So if people aren't here, that's understandable. As I said, I probably won't be streaming today. Matthew Nelson, welcome to the stream. You're from Arkansas? Oh, nice. I've never made it out there. I hear it's a beautiful countryside to like see. Unfortunately, I hope everything's okay with you over there. I heard that the Midwest got hit real hard with a lot of, I guess it's tornadoes or hurricanes. I always get the two confused. I think it's tornadoes that go in the Midwest, and then hurricanes is more towards like the coastline, I suppose. Barbara says, no excuse. It would be my parents' 50th anniversary and I'm here. No loyalty? No. People, I have a lot of loyal followers that will watch that will watch the channel. I did say I won't be streaming for 3 weeks, so it's a little out of left field that I'm streaming today, as I wasn't planning on streaming today, but I had time. He pledged fealty. Matthew Nelson, let's live here? Oh, so you live in Arkansas. And hopefully everything's okay. I think you meant you're alive here. Tornadoes just north of me. Oh, okay, so that missed you? Thank goodness. Because that would not be cool to get stuck in that. Oh no, chat is going all over Chitose. I'm gonna move you guys over a little bit. There we go. So this way Chitose can share in the limelight with me. See, tornadoes, and he's here. Well, I do appreciate you, coming to the stream tonight, Matthew. Like I said, I wasn't expecting anyone here because it was an unexpected, stream. So anyways, there's a lot to cover this week, so let's get started. I mean, we have a bunch of stuff from Volks that we're going to be talking about today. You're good? Oh, that's good to hear, Matthew. I'm glad you're okay. All right, so let me see. It's been a long time since I've done this. It's so weird. Why is I can't focus there. Oh, there we go. All right, so we're going to move this over to the internet. Haha, now it's working. Okay. So first thing up on the news, the Volks International website is having their July 2024 outfit collection. There was a lot of problems getting on the website today, so I can show you guys this because the release of the outfit collection is literally going on an hour ago. Like, it started an hour ago. The website was pummeled by people. You could barely get onto the website. I think now it's okay. I think the only reason why you guys can still see this is because this is preloaded, and maybe if I hit refresh, it might not work that well, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But it actually started today, about an hour ago. So if you go on the Volks International website, you're going to see this on there. But this is a very cool collection. I actually picked up some stuff here, even though I kind of have no money right now because I just came back from a vacation. But there's a lot of good stuff here. These are period pieces of these purple dresses. I really like these two dresses. They're really nice. The summer dress in both this ice blue and white. I didn't pick them up though because I have quite a number of these already of these color and styles of dresses. Even though I still kind of want them, maybe I'll pick them up later at some other point in time. But for now, I'll pass on them, let someone else have them. But the thing I really wanted were these bathing suits. Because believe it or not, I don't really have any bathing suits for Dolphy Dreams. I only have one bathing suit, actually, and it's for a Smart Doll. I have an older camo Smart Doll bathing suit. And the reason why I don't buy bathing suits for Dolphy Dreams is the majority of the bathing suits are two-piece, like they're bikinis, which is nothing wrong with that. Like this one here on the far right is a bikini style, but I kind of like these one pieces. And hear me out. The reason why I like the one piece is because specifically for Dolphy Dream, because the torso and the bust separates. There's like a separation line in the middle of the torso, and it's a little unsightly. I personally don't like the look of it because you can see that line cut. So like here, hopefully this will work. Let me see. See? The website is killer right now. Can I get back in? I risked it, people. I risked it. Now I can't get back in. No, this is the problem with doing this live. Okay, here we go. I got back in. Here we go. So as you can see from the photo here, when you have a bikini set, you have this line separating. Like it doesn't cut under the bust like it does on Smart Dolls. Like on Smart Dolls, underneath the bust is where the line cuts. But on Dolphy Dreams, even on the brand new 2.0 DDF3 bodies, it's still the same. You still get this line cut. So I tend to shy away from Dolphy Dream bikinis or putting any of my Dolphy Dreams in bikinis because I don't like the look of this. Like it's unsightly. It's not my cup of tea to see that line on the bust cut out, as you can see in this picture. It's a very nice outfit though. I mean, this is a really cool outfit. It comes with the pareo, I think it's called, for the little skirt part. And then this is the bikini. It's got like these stringy things to hold it together. You can see the back here has like a corset piece. It's a really nice piece. I could buy it to put it on a Smart Doll, but yeah, I really wanted like some kind of swimwear for my Dolphy Dreams. Because sometimes you go to a like a doll meetup, and sometimes the doll meetup is like beach themed, or something like that. And I don't have anything beach themed for my Dolphy Dream, so this time I ended up getting it. But hopefully if the internet works or doesn't freeze, yay. So if we go back to this one, please tell me it works, yay. So I like this one piece where, it's pretty much a one piece with the halter strap kind of thing. I don't know what it's called. I'm really bad at this fashionista stuff, but I like it because it covers that line in the torso. Like you still get the pareo. It's not pink. You get white. You get the little corset backing, and it's very nice. It's cute. It's a very cute outfit and has like the little holes on the side, but the holes on the side does not expose. See, you don't see it. It does not expose the line that cuts the torso in half. So I actually really, really enjoy that, especially for Dolphy Dreams, because again, Dolphy Dreams has that cutout for the torso and the bust. Matthew, you're off work in the art room? Okay, cool. Yoshi Plays, welcome to the stream, Yoshi Plays. How am I doing tonight? I'm doing good. I'm back from vacation, guys, so we're ready to rock and roll with our normal Friday streams. But yeah, I really like this. So I got one of these, and then I got and that's for like the Dolphy Dream, and then there's a Dolphy Dream sister version, which is this one. I picked up this one as well. So you see it's like a one piece, but with like some cutouts on the side, and this comes with a blue pareo. You still get the corset, and then on the little cutouts on the side, it's a little bit of stringy corset on the side, which looks really nice. I think it's a cute outfit, and it'll help whenever I go to one of those doll meetups that are beach themed. And now I can actually participate, because usually I'll just bring them in like a summer dress or something, but I wanted like something that I can use for my Dolphy, so that's something I added. Then they have like this thing, the reversible princess pom-pom pannier, which I really want. I don't have any use for it right now. I just think it's really cute. But I barely had any money for the bathing suits, so I just can't. I just have to pass. I have to be responsible. And then some other items that are here. You do have sunglasses. If you guys are able to pick up these sunglasses, these are so hard to get. There's a lot of companies that make, let me rephrase. There's a lot of companies that make accessories like sunglasses and the like, but most of them don't really fit very well. And if they do, they're not really good quality. And it's really awkward that I say that, because even Volks themselves sometimes very hit or miss with their quality. They're not always great all the time, but sometimes they knock it out of the park. Like the ones that Chitose is wearing right now. If we zoom back, like these sunglasses are from Volks, and these are amazing. I really like them. But there are some other sunglasses that you can get from Volks and other companies that aren't so great. So I picked up each one of these pairs, because you never know. And sunglasses are great accessories to have anyway. Then you have like a bunch of shoes option here. Like these shoes are nice. They go good with, pretty much anything. The thing is I already have something very close to this. I have one that looks like this, but only has a single strap at the top, whereas this one has like a wraparound. It's really one strap, but it wraps around the back and comes around back again. But I have one that looks very close to this, so I was like, I'll just pass. But these are great shoes, and they will fit on your smart doll also. Just make sure you get this one, the SBSD one. If you get these, the SD16, it'll fit your smart dolls also, but it might be a little bit big. So you might want to be careful about that. We got an ad coming in like 50 seconds, just so you guys know. So if you do pick up a pair of these, I would recommend just getting the SBSD ones. Those fit pretty well. I mean, you could, like I said, you could still use the SD16 ones. They will fit. They're just going to be a little bit big. Now that's everything for the July outfit collection. I think there's a lot of really good stuff in here. If you're really interested, check it out. But again, as you guys could see, there is still a lot of people crowding into this website, and that's for a totally different reason. Well, let me rephrase. They're coming on for the July outfit collection, but there's also something else going on the Volks International website that's making it crash quite a bit. And we'll get into that in a minute, but we have 8 seconds and we're going to have the ad. So I'm going to take a little break so that you guys can hit the skip button. Ad's coming. Just in case some of you guys don't have YouTube Premium and you need like 5 seconds to hit that skip button. Okay. So then the next thing, just want to remind you guys, Final Fantasy XIV, Alphino and Alize, the pre-orders are up. Remember, you can do a full payment for them, or you could do a 2-payment deposit. So either or, whichever, strikes your fancy. They are still available. They're not going to be available for long, as it does end the pre-order August 12th. So you have just about a month to go, and then they'll ship out August of 2025. More likely you'll get them in September of 2025. But yeah, if you haven't pre-ordered Alphino and Alize yet, you might want to get in on that before August 12th. Some other things I wanted to show you about this is just, a lot of pictures. They got really good photos here of them. If you go on their website, they're already on display at Dolpa Akihabara and Osaka. They just look really, really good. I'm super excited for them. Now, they will be released in a year. So, especially if you do that deposit, the 2-payment deposits, I mean, pay half now, pay half when it's ready to ship. So it's definitely a good investment if you're a Final Fantasy XIV fan. If you're not a fan of Final Fantasy XIV, maybe you can skip out on these guys. They do come on the brand new DDS 2.0 F3 bodies, so if you don't have a DDS version of that, they will come on that. But really, this is just like a big get for Final Fantasy fans. If you're not a Final Fantasy fan, I don't really see you pre-ordering this that much unless you're a big fan of elves or you just think they're beautiful. I mean, to each their own. Now, Volks USA is also having the same thing, so you can pre-order them on Volks USA. The problem with Volks USA is you'll get yours later, as they fulfill all pre-orders from Volks International first. So everybody on Volks International is going to get them. So that means August, September, October, maybe November even will be all international shipping. After November or during November and December is probably when you're going to get it from Volks USA if you pre-order them from Volks USA. And then after December, you're probably looking into 2026, like January or February 2026. If you pre-order them on the Final Fantasy website, on the Square Enix website, they get theirs last. I assumed because it's a Square Enix IP that they'll release theirs first as part of their deal, I guess, or something of working with Volks. I just thought it would happen, but it didn't happen with Ishtola. And what happened is that Volks ended up fulfilling all the international orders first, all the Volks USA orders first, and then dead last, the people that reserved them on Square Enix didn't get theirs until almost half a year to a year after everybody else got theirs. So if you really want to get yours as soon as possible, I would recommend you pre-ordering them on the international website. Another thing about the Volks USA pre-orders is that they don't offer the two payment status. So if you do pre-order them on Volks USA, you have to pay the full price. You can't pay half now and then half later. So that is another thing that you have to consider when ordering from Volks USA. Now, next up. So the Volks International website is having this new wig. Now, this is for the GL, VS, and VIP members only. You can only get these two wigs if you're a member. Now, the majority of you are probably already members, but just in case you're not a member, it's only 800 yen a year, which if you translate that to USD, that's like about $5 US. It's like roughly $5, give or take. The exchange rate may change that value here and there, but it's like $5 for the entire year, and that will give you the ability to get any items that are GL, VS, or VIP members. Also, pre-orders like like Alphino and Alize, or the ability to participate in after events for new dolls like Kaede that's going to be released. You have to be a member in order to participate. So it's not a bad deal. $5 for the whole year. It really isn't that bad. But if you are a GL, VS, or VIP member, you get access to these two wigs. They're actually pretty cool. I like them a lot, especially this gray wig. I think it just looks really cool. And I think it's like interchangeable. You can use it for boys or girls. I think it's just a really short boy cut that either gender could have, or if, you're assigned yourself something else like, binary, non-binary, etc., etc. It works pretty much for anyone. Like, these are great looking wigs. So whatever it is that you want to identify as, I think this is a great wig to have. And they are available. Now, it is the application period from now until August of 31st, and then they'll start shipping them out later. Now let's see. Next up. Oh, the Volks News is having their free global members books. So if you want the Volks News book with Alphino and Alize on it, you can get it for free. I'm not entirely sure how it works. I forgot, because it used to be that you get it for free, but you have to pay shipping. But I forgot if they said you have to buy something and just add it on. If not, you just have to pay shipping separate. So, it's not that big a deal. You still get the magazine for free. And there's bound to be like really good pictures in here, of Alphino and Alize and all the upcoming stuff for the year. So if you kind of want to, the good thing about getting these Volks News books is if you want to get ahead of the game and kind of have an idea of what's coming out later on the year before anybody else, they do kind of put these things in here ahead of time. So some of the outfit collections probably in September will be in here, even though we don't know what it is yet because it's not on the website. It might be in this book. It really depends. They don't always do it, but sometimes they do. But if you're just like a connoisseur and you just like to collect things and you just want a collection of books, I know some people like collecting the Volks books. This is the best time to get them because they're free. You just have to pay shipping. Now, next up, this is the other thing. Okay, so this is the other big event that has been like crowding the international website and causing it to crash. This is the Dolphy Dream 2020. I almost said 2024. It's the Dolphy Dream 2024 festival. Now, this is only for today, July 6th to July 7th. It's basically this weekend. It's already July 6th in Japan. If we wait a couple hours, it'll be July 6th here on the East Coast, and then a couple more hours in the West Coast, etc., etc. But you get the gist. Now, this is a festival where you can get some really cool stuff only on these 2 days. Now, most of this stuff, I believe you can only get if you go to the store. So you have different things here that you can get. Obviously, Kaede, they're just advertising her. She's going to be at Dolpa this end of July. This is the Mini Dolphy Dream 2.0 body, which is going to be released. Which is already released, but it's available. Okay, it's available there at Doll Point Akihabara. Now, this is the part where it gets interesting. So these things are the things that are limited. So you get this little octopus thing. You could get these bows right here. There's special hands, and there is like this special like festival like ball thing that you can get if you go to Doll Point. Some other things here. This is the outfit collection sale that they're showing you here that we just went over for the July thing. And then there's other things here. This one, I'm not sure what it says. I'm not entirely sure what this Kaito thing is. I can try and see if I can Google Translate it right now. Let me see if I can find out for you guys. Where's my Google Translate button? Oh, here we go. So if I put this on here, it says something. Oh, it's a DD contest that you get to enter, receive a special item, but it doesn't tell you what the special item is. But this is something that you have to enter. I think it's a photo submission. Yeah, Google Translate is not helping right now. It just says a contest. I'm assuming it's a photo contest. Entries, yeah, you just have to submit an entry and you could get a prize, but it doesn't mention what prize, unfortunately. It doesn't tell us. But yeah, if you're interested, I mean, and you're in Japan, you could participate. This is another thing, the Miku NT book. This is basically just telling you that the book is available, and it's been available for quite some time. This is the one that everybody's trying to get, these special coordinated Super Dolphy minis. They are specific coordination models. It's a first come, first serve basis, so that's really rough. Now, the other one is this Dream Choice. So as we all know, Dream Choice is where you get to build your own custom doll at Doll Point. So obviously the borders have been open for quite some time. A lot of my friends have already gone to Japan. One of my friends, friends, because they're a married couple, they're already in Japan right now, but they're not into the whole doll thing. But everybody's going into Japan. But essentially, this is just the list. They're updating you on the list on what's available when you go to Dream Point. It looks like Dolphy Dream Pretty, Dolphy Dream Sister, Dolphy Dream Dynamite, and Dolphy Dream Sister Boy types are still Akihabara exclusives. So if you go to Doll Point in Osaka, they're not going to be available there for those particular dolls. I could have sworn they had Dynamite in Osaka and Sister in Osaka, but it looks like they changed it because they tell you right here, Akihabara exclusive. Anything with a star. So that's Dolphy Dream Pretty, Dolphy Dream Sister, Dolphy Dream Dynamite, Dolphy Dream Sister Boy type. So you still can get boys if you get the regular Dolphy Dream Boy type. You can get that in Osaka. But the majority of this stuff, if you just want access to everything, you're going to have to go to Akihabara Doll Point. And this is just telling you all the different things that you can get at Dream Choice. New eyes and heads that are available. You have DCH 31 and DCH 30. I'm more of a fan of the 31. I think the 31 looks nice. I cannot even believe we're at 31 heads now. Like when I got into this hobby, when I first started in this hobby, the heads were at, I think 17 and 18 were brand new. They were brand new heads. Brand spanking new. Now we have up to 31 now. And it looks like 30 and 31 is exclusive to Dream Choice, according to here. I can't read this Japanese kanji. If anyone can read it, correct me if I'm wrong. But it looks like it's telling you that it's exclusive to Dream Choice. Then they're also telling you here that the 2.0 bodies is available for Dream Choice if you so choose, as well as the 2.0 MDD bodies for Mochi Ashi and the regular ones as Dream Choice options. Another thing that's going on during this DD festival is optional parts in tan. Now, if you're new to this hobby and you don't know too much of what's actually going on, the optional parts for Flesh, which is like, I guess their cinnamon skin tone color. If you're a Smart Doll collector, it's the equivalent of cinnamon. The Flesh color is one that's pretty much always available all year round. But tan optional parts are really, really hard to get your hands on, as they only come out in spring and summer. And even when they do come out in spring and summer, they sell out really, really fast. So if you want any of these optional bust parts or hand parts, I would suggest that you contact your proxy service that you use all the time. I always use Japan Doll Direct for all of my proxy needs. You can contact them on Facebook Messenger. Japan Doll Direct, they usually will go out and get you stuff, whatever it is that you need. They're a little bit more on the pricier side compared to some other proxy services that you can find. But I use them anyways because they always give me top-notch quality service. They always respond to me really well, and I get, updates on whatever they find and things that they think that I might like. They'll let me know. Also, they're great people, so contact them if you need anything. But these hand parts are pretty cool. I mean, I would buy them, but I already bought them last time I was in Japan, so I have all my 10 hand part needs. I was very lucky. Same thing with 10 mini Dolphy Dream parts. Looks like it's there too. Oh yeah, and then the regular Dolphy Dream 2.0, they're just basically telling you that it's available, and the optional parts for 2.0, which I'm assuming is the same, but I don't know that for sure, as I don't have my 2.0 body as of yet. But it looks like it would be the same. I don't foresee it being that much of an issue, but it could be. It's possible. But until I get to my hands on one, I won't really know for sure. The cool thing is this is another limited edition item for this Dolphy Fest, and this is cat hands. You can see the rar rar. These cat hands is DD2H17 hands. Like, they look really cool. I like that. It's like the cat claw hand. So it looks like this is going to be for Dolphy Dream Sister, Dolphy Dream, and Dynamite that it can fit. And it doesn't specify, but it looks like it's only in the Flesh skin tone color right now. It doesn't give you any other options from what I could see here, because the code right here just says FL for Flesh. So if it would be tan, it'd be TN. And then this is the other thing that we talked about for the July outfit collection. But this Dolphy Dream Festival thing is a big deal every year. A lot of people go nuts over it because there's a lot of limited things that are pretty hard to get, especially the tan stuff. So if you are in Japan or you have a proxy that you like to use, make sure you contact them for this festival, and make sure you do it soon because it's only the 2 days. Now, next up, the Doll Party Kyoto 20. So it's coming up, people. It's on July 28th. That's only roughly about 3 weeks away now. What makes this interesting is because the new release of Kaede version 2 is going to be during this festival, and a new outfit collection. So if you are going to be attending, tickets are still available, so you can get your tickets if you just so happen to be in Japan this summer during this time. You could go. Like I said, Kaede is the big release here for at least the Dolphy Dream stuff. They have their Super Dolphy that's available here. It looks like the Chinese show, Heaven's Blessing. I'm sure it's not that, but they kind of remind me of that. If you're a resin collector, you might want to check this out and, you know, see what's available for the resin stuff. But Dolphy Dream wise, the big thing is Kaede version 2. All right. I think that's it for that one. Yeah. So here's something I wanted to let you know. The Kaede version 2, right, that's going to be released at this Dolpa. All the standard information. Here's the girl. Here's her new dress. She's on the new 2.0 body. Like, we all know this information already. Then she has her, what's it called? Her secondary outfit that was the same secondary outfit that was released the first version also. But you go down here, you see Hometown Dolpa Kyoto 20. And you keep going down and you keep going down, and it tells you right here. It doesn't specifically say after event, but this is your after event date, Saturday, August 10th. Okay, that's when you're gonna have your Doll Party 20 after event, and that's when you can go on the Volks International website and participate in the click war for Kaede if you weren't able to get her through proxy. Because as of right now, the only way you could get Kaede version 2 is if you attend at Dolpa and you're lucky enough to get one at Dolpa. You're not guaranteed to get one if you go to Dolpa, but if you're lucky enough to get one, then you get one there. If you are not in Japan and you hire a proxy to get one for you, usually the proxy services, I don't know how they do it, but they always seem to manage to get a couple dolls, for people. So you contact your proxy service to get it for you there. But for most of us that don't use proxies, and most of us that are just international participants or buyers, it looks like August 10th is going to be the day of the after event. They didn't specifically say that, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going to be, because this is, this is already 2 weeks after the event already takes place. So after event, right? But yeah, that's the only reason why I wanted to show you that, because they don't show you the date for the after event on this regular Doll Party 20 site. Like, there's no information on here about an after event at all. So I think it's funny that they're being sneaky and they hid it in Kaede's very own page. Like, she has her very specific special website page, and they hid it at the very bottom saying down here August 10th. So yeah, and these are the other girls that were released from the Idolmaster line that you could see here. But yeah, I thought that was very interesting that they kind of snuck that in there. Now, next up, we're moving on to the outfit collection. So this is the outfit collection that's going to be released at Dolpa 20. So again, these are things that you can contact your proxy service to get for you, or you're going to have to wait till August 10th for the after event and participate in the click war to get any of these items. But as you can see here, they have a starfish and a fish cushion set that you can get. You do have these kigurumis, so you have penguin kigurumis that you can purchase. They have a couple like period pieces here for the Lady Camille dress, the little hat for that same dress, and the pom-pom pannier that goes under the dress. Same thing with the ribbons here that you can put in the hair. They have another one here called the lemon dress. I do like this modern shirt. It looks like a Hawaiian shirt type of thing. You do have this denim zip dress, which looks interesting. This is the thing I think is really cool. You can have an octopus hoodie, or you can get a shark hoodie. I think that's kind of cool. The octopus one I think is only for the mini Dolphy Dream. But the shark hoodie, you can get it from mini Dolphy Dream, and then there's a bigger version here for regular Dolphy Dream. But if you just wanted the octopus one, unfortunately, it's just for the minis. Unless you could somehow fit it onto a regular Dolphy Dream, you might be able to. I don't know, because I don't have one. Some other thing that's really interesting, they got like some prints, it's a little blouse there. But if we go on page 2, see, the website is still going crazy. Come on, let us back in. No, it won't let us back in. Come on, reload. Come on. I can't believe the website is still popping. It's already been almost 2 hours after the release of the new outfit collection. Like, it literally says here, there's large number of visitors. There's too many people currently in. No. I wanted to show you page 2 of the outfit collection. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're back in. We're back in, guys. Okay. So now that we're back in, you can see here there's jeans also that's available. And I like that it's wide jeans. So they're kind of going to be like bell bottoms. I think that's really cool. So if you want some nice bell bottom wide-legged jeans, you can get that there. They do have a loungewear set, which is really cool. You can get the innerwear 3-piece set for the mini. There's cherry clip set, which I think is really cool. You get some cherries for like little hair accessories. Now they got this patchwork bear and t-shirt set, which looks really cool. I'm hoping I can get in here without it freezing on me. Okay, yeah. Look at this set. This is really cool. Like for like a modern set, I really like this. Like I love this shirt that's a little oversized. It's got the bear on there and everything. It's got the chains. I really dig it. And you could do it without the skirt if you wanted to. You can have that just t-shirt look. It's really cool. So the chain actually attaches to the ear into the this little neck piece here, which is pretty awesome. But I don't know how it attaches to the ear. You might have to pierce the ear. It doesn't really show it, but it's definitely a really cool item. There's the blue one too, which looks awesome. This is for like more the Dolphy Dream Dynamite for the girls with the larger bust. But this one comes with a pair of shorts. I think that looks pretty badass. I don't know if it comes with that glove. Does it come with the glove? Let's see if we go back. No, see, it doesn't have the glove. So that glove is separate. But this is definitely a cool outfit set. It's like kind of modern chic, if I were to like kind of make up a term for it. But it's pretty interesting. We have ad coming in 20 seconds, guys. You get some more ribbons, some socks. Socks are always good, especially the knee-high socks. If you're trying to do like skirts or dresses, they always come out pretty nice. I thought this was cool, is like this orange shoes. You don't really get too many like this. Volks usually dabbles in like, oh wait, hold on, the ad is here, so let me take a break. So you guys can skip the ad. I have like 5 seconds to skip the ads. Okay, so like normally Volk shoes, they usually come in white, black, sometimes you'll have red, but the colored shoes you don't see often. So like, especially orange, you don't really see orange. Like this is going to be hard to come by. I believe it's going to be hard to come by, but it is a mini Dolphy Dream shoes. So it's for the little ones. But still, I think it's pretty cool. You don't see them that often, like I said. Like these shoes, there's nothing really special about these shoes. I mean, they are their own thing, don't get me wrong, but like they've had very similar designs released prior. So it's not like, I wouldn't go too crazy for any of these shoes here, except for like the orange ones, if you want to add a little color to your outfit set. Now that really pretty much covers everything for the Volks International news. So we're going to move on to the Volks USA. So Volks USA is at Anime Expo, which is taking place right now in California. So for those of you that have gone out to Anime Expo and have visited the Volks booth, you already know what craziness has happened at the Volks booth. So as you can see, they actually tell you where the Volks booth is, right here in the corner, in this little map here of the venue. But the limited edition lineup, they actually released the list, and there's only one available per person. And this is the list of all the dolls available, but we're going to skip that. You know why? Because I have a friend that just so happens to be at Anime Expo and has been taking pictures of what's available. So I'm going to switch over for that so you guys can see. All right, so this is an actual photo that was taken today at the Volks USA booth at Anime Expo. Like it was literally taken about 4 hours. I think it was like 4 or 5 hours ago he took this picture. So you'll see here that the new Hatsune Miku pre-order is available at the Volks booth. The Snow Miku reboot version already sold out. No more available, guys. The Kaito is sold out for today, which means there are going to be Kaitos available Saturday and Sunday. If you so choose and you were going Saturday or Sunday, if you missed out on, because this is a 4-day event, if you missed out on Thursday or Friday, you have chances to get Kaito tomorrow or Sunday. Looks like Rin is still available. Len is still available. The Master, Protagonist, and Fate Grand Order is still available. And then if we move over to here, Megumin already sold out. No more Megamins. They're all gone. But surprisingly enough, Aqua is still available. So for those of you that want Aqua, she's still available at the Volks booth at Anime Expo. Now, I know not all of you are near California, or those of you that are in California didn't buy tickets. I don't know if tickets is still available, but if you have a friend that is attending and you're willing to pay them and they're willing to help you out, they might be able to purchase some of these limited edition dolls for you. Y'shtola is already sold out. Like, she was available Thursday. It looks like she sold out today. And usually the sold out signs mean like they're not coming back. Just like here, like Kaito says sold out for today. I think all the Y'shtolas are gone. Just like the Megamins are gone. So like I said, Aqua is still there. 2B is there. Jean and Saber, this is not really a good buy. Only because they're available all the time on the website anyways. So I wouldn't waste my time picking them up at, the expo. David Keynes, welcome to the stream, David. What's up? Now, Skahat Skadi, which is another popular one that people seem to like, is available at the booth. Your Forger is available at the booth. I would buy the Your Forger, but I have no money right now. Especially when Alphino and Alize just dropped. I got no money for Your. But Your is still available, so don't pay those ridiculous prices on eBay for Your, going for $1,200 when you can get it for $680 from Volks USA themselves at the event. Now, obviously, if you're not there, you got to ask somebody to pick one up for you. Whoever you know that might be going to the event, ask around in doll groups. Hey, anybody going to be at the event that's willing to pick up stuff for me? Maybe somebody will help you out. But it's just, the reason why I'm showing you this is not for you guys to kind of like go run out there and get these dolls. It's just, I like to show you guys why it's cool to attend an event that Volks attends. Because I said it so many times that before Anime Expo, I said, listen, if you guys want some limited edition dolls, they always sell limited edition dolls at the conventions they go to. So that's the main reason why I'm showing this to you guys. So Your Forger, Aqua, Y'shtola, Megamin, they were all available, Kaito, at this event. Now, the last part of the picture here is right down here, like the Moe 20th anniversary. Look, it even says only one left of that one. CL's available. Now, this one took me for a loop. Erica Fontaine is available. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with Erica Fontaine, that's because it's from an older show from many years ago. I think it's called Sakura Taisen. It's the second one, not the first one. The first Sakura was called Sakura. I think Sakura Taisen, and then there was a Sakura Taisen 2 or season 2, and Erica Fontaine is in the second one. Now, this doll was released years ago. Like, this was released before, I want to say she was released in 2008 or 2009. So I thought it was really interesting that she popped up at the Volks USA Expo, of all places to see Erica Fontaine pop up. Like, I just think it's really weird that she's actually there. Sailor Mercury has been popping around for like really cheap prices, so it's not worth it to get her there. Fumika is also readily available or easily available. Akira's second version, I was a little surprised on this one because this doesn't pop up often, and that one has been out for quite some time. David Kane says, my Aqua arrived and she is cute. The new DD 2.0 body is nice. Oh, great. I can't wait to get my hands on a 2.0 body, but I don't have one yet, but I will eventually. I will. Megumin and Aqua appear to be using the same head sculpt. Really? That's interesting. I'm going to have to like look at them a little bit closer at some point, but yeah, I mean, still, the fact that Aqua is still available is pretty amazing. Now, we all know that Megumin is more popular than Aqua. I'm sorry, PMB Sakura, for saying that, but everybody likes Megumin. Like, I don't know anybody that doesn't like Megumin. Let's just put it that way. But the fact that Aqua is a brand new doll and she's still available, some lucky person might be able to take her home this weekend. And then, like I said, this is the end of the list. So we have like this top half, the middle half, and then the bottom half. So if you ever see Volks attending any conventions, you might want to buy a ticket to that convention and go, and probably go the first day of the convention, because that's when all the good stuff will be available, and you want to beat out your fellow doll people running to the booth, trying to get anything. Like if you were trying to get like, Kaito or Snow Miku, or if you were trying to get like your Stola or Megumin, it's only the second day of the con and they're all gone already. So yeah. But I just thought it was interesting to show that to you guys of what happens when Volks goes to a convention. And it was the same way in 2019 when Volks came to Anime NYC. Or was it? No, it wasn't 2019. It was 2018 when they came to Anime NYC. They had a lot of limited edition stuff. At that time back then, it was Megarin Luca, which was the one that was really rare to get, and she was available to buy there. And the first version of Kaede version 1 was available at that time too, because that's when she released. Okay, so moving on. Doll Party LA 5 is September 7th to September 8th. Now all the Tea Party badges are gone for the LA Tea Party. Those are all gone. But the regular badges to attend, $20, still available. So if you are in the LA area and you want to go to a Dolpa and see what it's all about, $20. I mean, it's not that bad if you're in the LA area. You pay like $20. If you register, it's $20. If you pay at the door, it's $30. But still, that's not bad either. So you get to go in, get to see what's there, and just have fun, because the Dolpas don't come to the United States that often. I said it so many times. The last Dolpa LA was back in I can't remember now. I think it was 2016 or 2014 was the last. No, it can't be 2014. It had to be like 2016 was the last Dolpa LA. But they don't happen that often. So, if you can't make it out to Japan to an actual doll party event, this is your best chance, is to go to the LA one. And I don't think they're ever going to come to New York City. I want them to, but I really don't think they're ever going to make it there. Yo, the Doll Dragon. Welcome to the stream, Doll Dragon. What's up? I feel like a poser, but if the guy from Nier was available on site or begging people. I don't know the guy from Nier, because I have only played the first Nier game, unless you're talking about 9S. If you're talking about 9S, he wasn't available at this Anime Expo. But welcome to the stream, though. I hope you're enjoying yourself in today's episode. Now, moving on from Doll Party. Oh, that's it. I think I just had this here as this was just a filler page. There wasn't really anything special. And there was no restocks. Usually they'll post on here like, oh, we got restocks of new stuff, but they haven't really posted any restocks. So that's about it. So that's everything. That's everything for the Volks news. Wow, that covered a whole hour. It took me a whole hour to go over Volks new stuff. There's a lot, people. I mean, we did miss I think about 3 weeks of news, so there was quite a bit to cover from Volks. There's a lot of stuff happening. Oh, 9S? Yeah. Okay, so 9S unfortunately is not available at the Anime Expo. At least not this time. I do remember seeing him available, at some other event. I'm trying to remember what the other event was. It's escaping me right now. But I think that's everything for Volks news. Normally we go to Azone news, and we're going to go to the website, but I usually like to cover a lot of things that just interest me, which is usually the bigger dolls. But if you guys are interested, they do have some new stuff here. They have these girls, which are on the what's it called? Let me click on them here. These are on the Pure Nemo bodies. If you're interested in Pure Nemo, this is on the new. Well, I guess it's not really new anymore, but it's on the newer flexion bodies. So this is the Kafuru Dreaming. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit because it's a little too small. It's the Kafuru Dreaming Mabe Dream Cat Label Shop Akihabara Radio Kaikon opening 10th anniversary model. limited edition. So this is 20,000 yen. It's really going to cost you somewhere around like $130 US right now. Let's see. Scheduled to be released on July 13th. So it's not available yet. But you do see her here. This is like the little purple-haired version if you're interested in Pure Nemo. But it's interesting to note that she has different versions. Usually there are 2. Now you have 3 for this particular girl. So the one with the purple hair is the Azone limited edition. This is the regular edition with the regular, I guess, silver hair or white hair that you could get for her. And then you have this other one, which I don't even know what edition this one is. Because I don't think this is the... Yeah, this is just strawberry version of the same girl. Reservations open July 18th. And then close on August 29th for this one. That's weird. It's like a totally different date than the other one. So, okay. So the thing with Azone is a lot of the dolls that they release, they usually have 2 different versions. They'll have a regular version, and they'll have one that's called like the store direct version, which is like more of a limited version. The interesting one with this one is that she has 2 versions. You have the regular one, which is the platinum hair. Then you have the strawberry hair edition. And then the limited store direct version is the one with the purple hair. So you have 3 different versions of this girl. So if you're a Pure Nemo fan and you're a fan of the Karufu Dreaming line, because these are not the only girls that are available in Karufu Dreaming, this might be something you're interested in. Check your local places that you always pre-order, whether it's azo.net or if you're just happen to be in Japan, for studying or living there. Or, you can hire your regular proxies in order to pre-order them for you or get them for you. Or you could check out your local places like amiami1999.co.jp and Hobby Link Japan. And then one other one here is this Biscuitina. They did have Biscuitina earlier. I don't know why there's another version. It says Dolly Bird exclusive version. So this Biscuitina thing is on the it's like that little body, the Pico Nemo. That's what it is. So if you're interested in the Pico Nemo, these are really tiny dolls. So like about like, what would you say, David? About like 4 inches. I don't know what that is in centimeters. I'm really bad with the whole centimeters thing. I think in US, like the imperial measurement system, I think they're about like 4 inches. Oh no, they're 13 centimeters tall. There you go. So I think 13 centimeters is what, like maybe 4 or 5 inches tall? They're like little tiny things though. That's why they're called Pico Nemos. I mean, they're very cute. It's just not really my cup of tea. What I do like about these Pico Nemos, or this little girl, she actually has eye chips. So if you wanted to change her eye chips, they are 8mm eyes. So if you wanted to purchase like a different color, just get like a pair of 8mm eyes, pop them in her head, and got a totally different doll. But she is very cute. She's going to be a limited one. Limited sale. Order period starts July 16th up until September 10th. Scheduled to be released June or July of 2025. This leads me to believe that it is a pre-order and not a click war. But again, Google Translate's a little iffy. It doesn't really specify. It just says accepting orders. Now, normally it'll tell you somewhere on here, it accepts orders from blah, blah, blah to blah, blah, blah until supplies last, which usually means it's a click war. But this one doesn't say until supplies last, so it kind of leads me to believe that as long as you pre-order within that time frame, you're probably going to get one. But again, take it for a grain of salt because I'm basing this off of whatever Google Translate is telling me. And it doesn't specifically say here while supplies last. So I'm not really sure. But she is definitely a cutie. I really like her. I just don't have money, man. Like, I'm spending too much on the bigger dolls where it's harder to get even the smaller ones because, I mean, a smaller doll like this is 24,000 yen. That's already 100 something bucks, like $150. That's like 2 outfits. Actually, that's like the 2 bikini outfits from Volks with the 2 sunglasses. And I'd rather have that for my bigger girls than have another small tiny doll. But I do appreciate them as they are very cute. But that's really it for the Azone stuff, as the other stuff we covered already Like back here, we did the Star Sparkles, the Melty Cure, and especially the Ayane. Ayane is so gorgeous. But yeah, we pretty much covered all that. So that's the only new stuff coming out of Azone this week. David Kane says, my 2 Iris Collect Petite Fururu Fluffy Holy Kittens come in this month. 6 months wait almost over. Oh man, those are the really cute ones. Those are the ones, the 2 kittens. They come with the, I think there were 2 versions of the kittens, weren't there, David? There was one where they had like the pink and the gray hair, and they had the maid outfit, and one was like the maid outfit with the black and white, and the other one was the maid outfit with the gray and the black. I want to say, is that the ones that you got, or was it the other ones? Because there's actually 2 versions of that maid outfit cat girls that I remember seeing. It's not on here, but yeah, they were super cute. I just, again, so many dolls, not enough money to go around. And I really have to penny pinch, especially since I just came back from vacation and I blew a whole bunch of money. So money is in very short supply. So I have to pass on a lot of this really cool stuff. Moving on. So next up, we're going to Smart Doll News. I'm going to end it off with a bang. So as of right now, Danny's not here. Danny is in London for the London Comic Con. I think it's London Comic and Film Festival. He has a booth there. So for all my European viewers who are probably not watching right now because you're more than likely sleeping and getting ready to go to the con in the morning, Danny's gonna have a booth there. David Kane says, no, they're the ones in Super Whitey and Brown. Oh, yes. The one that comes in the very hard to find brown skin. Yes, I know which one you're talking about now, David. All right, awesome. I'm so happy for you that you got that, because those brown skins, they don't come that often, man. So it's great that you got your hands on one of them. But yeah, Danny is going to be at the London Film and Comic Festival. It's both Danny, his wife Jay, and Alphon here are there. I don't think he mentioned anyone else from Smart Doll Land coming this time around. And he probably has, Danny has a team of people everywhere he goes, like his local people. So like, for me, it would be me here on the East Coast, and My Lady Disdain and Tempest Strife, and all of us are like, we're all here on the East Coast, and Sensei-san. And then on the West Coast, he has his own other group of people that come out for the West Coast stuff, and also for Europe. He has his Europe people, like the Anime Sugoi store. They will more likely be there helping out if they're available. That is, it all depends, because they do have their own store to manage. You might, if you're going to this, you might see Michaela Frost there, as she is one of the Smart Doll creators on the creator page. She might be there. I don't know. Nobody has made any announcements that they're going to be there on their specific pages. So this is all speculation on my part. I'm just guessing. I have no, specifics. But either way, he doesn't go to Europe that often. And, this is your chance to meet him. And I always say, if Danny's going to be somewhere relatively close to where you live, you should definitely, try and see if you can go out and meet him. Like, get that Danny Chu experience. It's definitely a very interesting, very cool experience. He's a very down-to-earth guy, really cool to talk to. So if you get that opportunity, take it. But yeah, it's just pictures of London, of them going around Earl's Court, wherever the hell that is. I've never been to London, so I don't know. But yeah, it just looks cool. I don't know who this is. Probably another Smart Doll fan that ran into him. This is them setting up at the London Con. Well, not their booth, but pictures of people setting up at the London Film and Comic Con. See, there you go. But they are going to be there. So, it's happening. I think they're ahead of us, right? So it's like the middle of the night right now for them. I'm pretty sure it's like the middle of the night for them. Let me just double check. They are, it's 4 a.m. on Saturday for them right now. So in a couple hours, they're about to get up and start for the day. In like 6 hours, I would say, London Comic Con is going to open. So yeah, I believe it's a 2-day event. I think it's Saturday and Sunday. So if you are in the European area and you want to meet Danny Chu, or, another thing is, you get a chance to meet them, but you also get the chance to meet a lot of other fellow smart doll owners or just doll owners in general. Like they usually come to flock whenever he's there, and like there's usually some kind of meetup. Somebody will organize a meetup, whoever it may be, at one of these events. So go check it out. Now, another thing, look at this. For those of you making an outcry for Smart Doll Boys, he has been teasing with this picture here. And it says, I wanted to update you on the Smart Doll guy. We haven't forgot about him as our first male nose breather. Excuse me. He could possibly benefit from more tweaking, but we decided to move forward with this current sculpt to avoid endless adjustments. So let's see. Additionally, I'd like some insights into our design choices for this latest project. Although he might not be to everyone's cup of tea, finding a balance between aesthetic appeal and compatibility with our existing workflow components was crucial. For instance, the size of our eye components influenced several design decisions. Narrowing the side of his head would cause the eyes to bump into each other, similar to that seen in Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger's eye pop out. To avoid this, we made his head slightly wider than initially planned, but we believe this compromise provides a good starting point. Feedback received expressing dissatisfaction with using a female body for male characters in the doll world has definitely propelled this project forward, which, honestly is a problem in the, well, I don't want to say it's a problem, but it's something that is common in the doll world, where any male bodies basically borrow the female bodies and just put this male bust on there and put a male head. But yeah, I mean, this is the new boy that they're working on that will probably get released at some point in time. Some other pictures here of the the resin process. But yeah, this is his face. So for those of you that are asking for more boys, hopefully this boy is something that you'd be interested in. Now, what skin tone colors he's going to be released in, I want to say, my speculation, I want to say they're going to release him in all the skin tone colors, as in cinnamon, tea, cocoa, and maybe even coffee. Maybe. This is my speculation. Whether or not he'll actually come in this fantasy color of interstellar gray is doubtful. Mostly because I feel like he's phasing out the gray anyways in favor of black navy. And even in black navy, we don't get as many releases for black navy as we did on interstellar blue. Like, we have to remember, these are just fantasy colors that weren't meant to stay around forever. Like, these were just like something that was just going to be released in very limited quantities. And when we had the, what was it called? Interstellar blue, I guess. Yeah, it was interstellar blue. When we had interstellar blue, it lasted for a long time because people kept asking for blue. And I don't know if it's because that was the very first fantasy skin tone color that Smart Doll released. But I can tell you that the sales for gray, while good, it wasn't as much as these blue. I don't know if it's because maybe most people don't like gray and they like blue better. I don't know what the reasons are, but they're not selling as much. Same thing with the new black navy. A lot of people like them. I like it. I just don't have any money for it right now. I think it's a cool color, and I like some of the characters that have been released in it. It's just when you get the fantasy colors, obviously because there's a lot more that goes into making the fantasy colors, they're a little bit more expensive than the regular skin tones. And they don't sell as much. For some reason, interstellar blue sold a lot and very often. Galaxy gray and black navy, they don't sell as much for some reason. But don't get me wrong, when they are sold, they do sell out fast. It's just most people are outcrying right now for like pair bodies, and some of the new face sculpts that are being released as of late, like, Ends of the Earth or Looking for Trouble, or, well, Ends of the Earth's not out yet, but people are looking forward for her. Looking for Trouble, Legion with Scar, like, and most people are buying them in the, I guess you could call them the standard or the classic skin tone colors. But I feel like at some point in time, Danny is probably going to phase out the fantasy color dolls. I honestly feel that Black Navy is probably going to be the last fantasy color doll, at least for a while. He might just stop it altogether, or he might put a really long hold on it and just let it come back like later at some point. But yeah, this is gonna be the boy released by Smart Doll at some point in time. Now going back to June, because we missed a couple stuff at the end. So here. This character is called Calm Before the Storm, cosplaying as Batgirl. Now, I don't know if he still has the licensing rights to do some DC comic stuff or not, but I wonder if the choice of making this emblem red is a design choice or if it's because he doesn't have the license anymore. But then again, if he didn't have the license anymore, I don't know if you could do the bat symbol. That might be something that would cause an issue. But I honestly don't know. But this is a new girl that's cosplaying. There's her face. She has such a cutie. Look at that face. Like, she looks gorgeous. Now, this is called Calm Before the Storm. This is a new girl that hasn't been released as of yet. And we've only seen her in the skin tone color of Coco. I don't know when she will be released, but I guess Coco would be the first, and then she would subsequently be released in probably a couple other skin tone colors at limited releases, and probably get more secondary releases given the outcry of the community on which one everybody wants to see more of. Again, we haven't seen her in any other skin tone colors. She might look better in one color over the other. I mean, it just so happens with Smart Dolls. I don't know what it is about Smart Dolls, but some girls, they just look like more at home in other skin tone colors than some of the other ones. But then again, that's also personal preference. Everybody has their own different personal preference. So, it really, the amount of sales is what's going to dictate which skin tone color stays and which girls stay. But this is Calm Before the Storm. Let's see here. No, this already happened. This is interesting. So Danny put this little thing together. It is the mascot character that he made for the London Film and Comic that's going on July 5th through 7th. This is the doll mascot, if I'm not mistaken. I believe he said it here somewhere. I could have sworn he said it on here. Or it was another post maybe. Hold on, I'm trying to read through it as fast as I can. Now he just says things about backstage. Oh yeah, Annie Mae, which is the official mascot of the Animanga Pop, who you can see these photos. This is UK-based convention, specializes in anime and manga, blah blah blah. So yeah, this is the mascot character basically. She's just gonna cosplay and be on display. This is not something that's for sale. It's not a new character that they're releasing. It's just a mascot thing. But I thought it was cool. Like I like seeing when he ever does like these special projects like these. But don't be surprised if maybe at some point in time you might get some rendition or version of this. Maybe. Depends on what you guys say on Twitter. Let's see. There's this one. Okay, so this one is called Forgive But Don't Forget. So she's being prepared right now for electroplating process. It's another cutie. But she has a very unique look to her. Like you could see here on her lips, she has this little I don't even know what you call that. Is that a dimple or something? Let's see. I know he mentions it somewhere in here. Moving forward, the greatest vision of this character champions forgiveness while his release. No, he actually doesn't specify, but you could see it right here. There's two different versions, emerald and purple. He wants to know which one you guys like. But the thing I'm focusing on is the lips. So you could see how it curves up on this side and it curves down, not really down, but it's just more flat on this side. It's basically a new look. It's not a new head sculpt. as this part that comes up is just paint. That's just like, you know, makeup. That's like a face up thing that they did. I don't know what head um that she is utilizing. This might be her own head. I'm not entirely sure, but that's like her thing. I mean, we've already seen dolls with freckles. I mean, it's not uncommon anymore to see dolls with freckles released from Smart Doll. The eyes, I really like the eye makeup that's around here. It looks very nice. But it's really this gimmick of the mouth that gives it a little bit different. It's kind of like a smirk, like she's smirking at you kind of look. I dig it. I think it's pretty cool. But she looks definitely nice. She's in the electroplating process, so we don't know when she's going to be released, but she'll be released at some point in time. But that really ends up everything. There's not much news to go over because, like I said, he's going over to London. Well, he is in London now, and you know he's preparing for London Comic Con and Film Fest. So we're probably going to get more. He did release a video earlier on Instagram. I don't know why it's not showing up here. I think it's probably part of his stories. That's probably why it's not coming up. But he did release a video on his Instagram stories. You might want to check it out, of him at the London Comic Con Film Fest introducing the booth to everybody. So you could see that on there. And then moving on to the timeline, let's go over some of the timeline stuff here. So let's see what's new. This is not new. Okay, some people are seeing this shirt on display, and this is not a new shirt. This is a throwback shirt. He released this shirt, I think it was like the first year or the second year of Smart Doll. He released this shirt. Now, it is a little bit of an amalgamation. I do have to say it is a little bit like that. So the original shirt had these frills, but it didn't come in white. It came in like a khaki-ish cream color. And it had a saying on here. I believe there was 3 different sayings. I think one of them basically said like Smart Doll 1 Mirai, Smart Doll 2 Kizuna, and then the other one said, I think, keep calm, carry a Smart Doll. But it was in like a cream color shirt, just like this, with the little frills at the bottom. The only difference is it had a crew neck. This one has the nice T neck. It was a little bit bigger on here, so that's the only difference. But it's not necessarily a new shirt. It's just a remake with a different opening for the top. But it is cool though. Like if you want one of these frilly shirts, I have 2 of them. I have the one that says Mirai and the one that says Kizuna, because I bought it for Mirai and Kizuna to wear. They're really cool shirts. I enjoyed having the frills there. It just gives that little added effect, especially when you're wearing jeans and stuff. But it's nice to have like no words written on it and just having a plain white tee, because it's not, when you have the names on it, it's not usable in any situation, and you can't have just any girl wearing it. I mean, you could, but it's just really weird if, like, let's say Fortitude was wearing a Mirai t-shirt. But yeah, this is kind of cool. I can't wait till this releases, because this is something that I would definitely get for my girls as like a secondary outfit or like a backup outfit. But it isn't necessarily new. I know a lot of people are thinking, oh, that's a cool new shirt. It is and it isn't at the same time. It's a little slightly different. David says, Smart Doll slogan dolls, such silly names. What do you mean? Like, when you say slogan dolls, are you talking about like the keep calm and carry a Smart Doll thing? Or are you talking about like the names as in Mirai and Kizuna are a little silly? I don't know if I'm reading your message here wrong. I'm probably reading it wrong, but like I just need you to clarify, David. Some other pictures here. I mean, we've seen these all before, just pictures of like the inside skeleton of the Evol frame and the torso. This is nothing new. We have some sculpts here, which again, I'm very bad at telling what sculpt is what, but this does look like a pear body head. You could see the cheeks are a little wider, and the head in general is slightly wider. I just can't tell who this character is. This one here. This one reminds me of OG Chitose. It reminds me of it, but I don't know if that's actually her. Again, I'm very bad at discerning face sculpts, but it is cool to see some of these work in progress stuff. This one here. This one, I don't know who this is, but it reminds me of Sana. Like maybe Sana's making a comeback, like a new awakening. She does kind of remind me of Sana, or maybe Haruka, but with like different eyes. As this has gray eyes. We have these extra large busts with the headlights. I'm not going to focus on that. You have more of these inner frames for the inner skeleton. Now, the thing with this frame that I'm not sure, right? Because we've seen frames before, we've seen all these other things. What I'm thinking this is these are probably getting ready for Cortex 2. This is probably like the foot frame for Cortex 2, which the inner frame is no different. From as far as I understand it, the inner frame inside the Cortex is no different than the regular dolls. It's just the outer shell that is different for Cortex. But I think this might be like them getting ready or prepared to release, you know, the flood of Cortex whenever that's going to happen. David says, the silly names like Keep Calm, etc., they need real names like Mirai Kizuna, not his social media slogans. Yeah, you know, he's been doing that a lot lately with his newer dolls, you know, like things like Looking for Trouble, Enter the Earth, you know, Calm Before the Storm. You know, he has been releasing a lot of slogan names as of late, but you know, I do miss the days when he had like his regular characters from Mirai Millennium, and they all had like, you know, first and last name. They had a backstory to them. They were all part of the Solar Marines group. Like that was really cool because, you know, it just built a story around it, and a lot of people like that. But nowadays he's still building a story around his characters. It's just now they have a slogan for a name. But one thing I did notice is that because a lot of the characters have had slogans as of late, a lot more Smart Doll owners, when they do purchase them, have been changing the name, obviously, to an actual name. Like they'll give the dolls a name like Penelope or Elizabeth or something like that, you know, for their dolls, rather than keeping the slogan names. Most of the time you'll see people nowadays saying, oh, look at my new Marvel. Like I have a Marvel and T, look at my new Marvel, or look at my new 40 or something like that. But normally when the slogan names come out, people are like, oh, I bought a new, you know, Calm Before the Storm. I'm going to name her Jessica or something like that. So most people, even though we understand the nomenclature of why he's using the slogan name for characters, because I mean he obviously puts like a whole like essay story of why the name was picked and how it came to be. But you know, I do agree, David, most people want like a solid name for their characters, whether it's just a one name like Marvel or something, or Fortitude. People still kind of like the names, although there's always those people out there that want custom names for every doll. Me personally, most of my dolls keep the standard names, and the only time I change them is if I feel like I have something better, which is not that often. I don't normally often change the names of my dolls, but I do when it suits the occasion. So, yeah. Moving on. Okay, so more stuff. There's this, which is a gun. I'm assuming this is for cosplay purposes. I don't believe Smart Doll is actually going to release this as an actual item. This is probably just him showing off, like, you know, I guess what he can do when he makes like cosplay stuff. And he also did have his experience at Anime Impulse in Seattle, seeing other Smart Doll creators making things like this, and I guess it kind of piqued his fancy about him making something akin to that. This is nothing new. These are the eye cradles that we have nowadays with the clear eyes. Some cool booty shorts, which are for the pair girls. I'm assuming for the pair girls. Inhalers that we've already seen. This is the new Smart Doll boy. What other stuff? More pair girl shorts. Then there's this head, which I think is an OG Chitose, but I don't know if it is. Let's see. This, I'm not really sure what this is. I don't know if, like, okay. So my theory is I feel like that this is a mold down here of a torso piece, and they are kind of molding a new bust that they want to release, and just kind of putting it on this thing to see how it will fit, maybe. But honestly, I don't know. It does look like it could be a push-up bust, but maybe an extra small push-up bust, because usually I have a regular push-up bust, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they only come in one size. And it definitely protrudes out a little bit more than this. So I think this might be a small version or an extra small version. Who knows? I don't know. Looks interesting though. Just more looking for trouble in tea. She was already released before. Some more feet in gray. Let's see what else is here. Some more gray hair. We've already seen that. This new Ellie wig, or Ellie cosplay style wig. Not sure if that's ever going to be released or not. We don't know yet. Some eye makeup or face up stuff for the new Cortex 2. I can't wait to see what the reveal for Cortex 2 heads are going to be, like the availability. I think it makes sense that Mirai would be one of them, as it is a flagship character and it is the representative character of Smart Doll. So it would make sense that Mirai would be one of the first available Cortex 2s, but I wonder who else would be available. Like, this one kind of looks like it's, I don't know, maybe Fortitude or something, or one of the ones with freckles. I'm so bad at like telling each face sculpt apart. Like, it's really difficult for me. These are the backings for the eye chips. Just pictures of that. Now, this is interesting. This is the bust of a Cortex 2. So, for those not familiar, Cortex 1, a lot of people switched the bust out for a vinyl bust, which you could do. You could take off the Cortex bust and put a vinyl bust onto your Smart Doll Cortex. And that made it easier because when you put an arm across the body, it was able to squish that vinyl so the arm can go across. But when you're using a Cortex body, because it's hard plastic for the bust, the arm would come here and stop. And it wouldn't go any further because it can't, the plastic on plastic here from the bust is hitting the arm and it wouldn't let it move. So a lot of owners of Cortex 1 was putting a vinyl bust on the doll. I'm assuming that may happen with Cortex 2 because there is no other way around it. Like, you can't make the arm go across the bust, past this point, because the bust is just hard. The only other way I think that they could do it is if they have a swivel joint. Now, a lot of the Transformer toys nowadays and a lot of the Gundam model kits nowadays have swivel joints in their shoulder because all those things are robots. Obviously, the arms can't go across the chest of the robot. So the swivel joint allows you to kind of pull the arm out of the socket and swivel it around in front of the chest so that you can move the arm in front. However, that leaves an unsightly look at the shoulder joint because you would just see this huge like skeleton piece sticking out. But for photo purposes, it looks good because you're not going to show the backside of the doll where the body's open and exposed. Smart Doll could do something like that if they wanted to. I'm pretty sure Danny Chu could probably whip up a swivel joint. It's a little too late in the process now, I think, but I think he could do that for the future. And the only reason I don't think he will do it, I don't think it will be for quality control reasons or anything of that kind of nature. I think the biggest thing preventing him from doing something like that is for aesthetic reasons. The same reasons why the knee joint doesn't go further than 90 degrees is because aesthetically he does not like the look of when the knee joints are exposed on the doll and you could see the inner part of the frame. He just doesn't like that. And, that's rightfully so for him to think. I mean, it's his company. He can do whatever he wants. So I'm assuming that he's not going to add a swivel joint to go across the plastic bust because of that aesthetic reasons, which I assume most people that buy a Cortex 2 is more than likely going to replace the plastic bust with a vinyl bust. I'm assuming it still works and it still functions the same way as the old one. But of course, all of this is speculation because until Cortex 2 gets released to the public and we all get a chance to try it, we're not going to really know for sure. These are more limitless heads. He's just showing pictures of. We've seen limitless heads before. Or not limitless. Is it limitless? Yeah, I think it's limitless. And then whoever this lovely lady might be, I'm not really sure who that is. a picture of the wall. These are like goods that are probably getting ready to be put on the website, if not on the website already, of stuff that you can get. This one here, this looks like cosplay pieces to me. Like you could see that here, there's like this blue here. Like, I don't know what this is. This looks like an arm guard. I'm trying to think of whose arm guard this could be. This is definitely a shin guard. Like, I want to say this is like a Power Girl kind of thing. Or, oh, we have 20 seconds till ad. Or some other character, not Haktui. That's like seems to be the running joke or the meme nowadays is Haktui. That's a discussion for a whole nother day. There's an ad right now. Taking my ad break drink. All right, guys, hopefully you can skip that ad. But I don't know who this cosplay is going to be for. But you could see here, this looks like an armor piece that goes over the ankle or the feet for the shoes. And this is the shin piece, and this looks like an arm, a forearm piece here. And then this looks like it's probably going to be for the hand, the wrist for the hand. And then this right here, you could see that's a foot. So this is, they're painting it for the clear, see, that's going to go here for the foot. So I'm wondering what this cosplay is. Like, I'm trying to think of all the characters. Like, I'm thinking Wolverine, you know, but obviously Wolverine is a male doll, and I don't think he's doing male. But it could be X-23, which is the girl Wolverine character. It could also be, there's a line by, I think it's Good Smile Company that released a line called the Bishoujo girls from both Marvel and DC, where they take male characters and just basically gender bend them to female and make female versions of them, which is why they're called Bishoujo characters. And there is a Wolverine Bishoujo version. I wonder if that's what this is going to be. I don't know. I'm excited to find out, though, because this looks really cool. Like, I'm pretty interested at what this could... Either way, whatever it is, it's a cosplay thing, okay? This is not something that you and I are going to be able to buy. This is just something that Danny's just whipping up in his studio. More Cortex stuff. I do like how the back of the head has like all this writing on here for like Danny Chu and Culture Japan, etc., and has this USB-C plug outlet. I think it'll be really interesting to run a wire through here and have this USB-C plug there. I don't know what we could fit in the head as of yet, but there's a lot of different things you could probably explore and do with that. Some more body pieces. These look like cinnamon. Although they look like a very odd cinnamon. They look more yellow than anything. I honestly don't know what this is. It's not a new skin tone color. Before you guys start saying, oh, it's a new skin tone. It's not. It can't be. This must be like old stuff that discolored, or it's just a really bad camera angle. Like it didn't get white balanced or something. But I don't know what this is. This is really weird. Some more backstage passes. He's getting ready for London. Some more Cortex 2 stuff. Nothing really too crazy. Oh, they have the cyberpunk hands in vinyl. More like hair that we've already seen. Black Navy prowess, huh? All you people that want Black Navy prowess. More Black Navy stuff. Looks like it's going to be a Black Navy launch at some point. If not already. I don't know if he did a Black Navy launch already. A lot of cool stuff. Oh, like this one here. This one kind of looks like that new one. I'm forgetting the name already. It's not Calm Before the Storm. It's the other one. Some more mecha hands. Those look kind of cool. And I believe that's it. That brings us to where we were. What is this? I guess this is a prototype headlight one? That's just weird. I don't know what it is. It's very interesting. Looks like they're painting more the Cortex pieces on that one. Yeah, and I think that, yeah, that's where I left off last time. Yeah, so nothing new. It's all older stuff that we already covered from last time. But yeah, a lot of interesting stuff in the timeline here. I'm very curious about, especially these blue armor pieces. Very curious about. this Cortex bust piece that I thought was really cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that basically covers everything. Yeah. So that's everything for this week's edition of the Doll Symposium. I do have a submission, a submission that I haven't had in a very long time. For what's it called? For the community shout out from one of our friends, but I didn't have a chance. So if you're watching, I didn't have a chance to put it together because I've been pretty busy, coming back from vacation and getting ready for work, and I wasn't actually going to stream today. This was kind of like a last minute decision, as I did state before that I would not stream today, but it just so happens I had extra time to to be able to do it, and I really missed being online streaming, so I kind of came on today, and that's why a lot of you didn't know that there was going to be a stream. But I didn't have a chance to prepare for your community shout out. So just letting you know, at the next Doll Symposium, I will do your community shout out. I promise. I just didn't have a chance to prepare for it. But I do have your email here, and I will read it out at the episode 68 of the Doll Symposium. So that's everything, guys. I mean, did you guys have anything cool that you learned today that you're really looking forward to that's coming out, aside from Alizé and Alpha Node from Final Fantasy 14? There's a lot of cool stuff from Volks today that we covered, and some interesting stuff from Smart Doll. But hopefully by the time Danny gets back from London, we'll have more information and more stuff, just more information on how the London thing went. And we'll definitely get more pictures of who he met and all these different things that happened at London. I can't wait to hear and what went on and dissect what happened. But other than that, hopefully when he gets back, he'll have more time to concentrate on Cortex 2. I'm really hopeful. I'm praying that Cortex 2 gets released this year. If it does, that would be very, very exciting. Just not really exciting for my wallet, but it'll be very exciting nonetheless to have Cortex 2 this year. And I am looking forward to this fall, as Anya, the new Chimiko body, will be released this fall. So that's very exciting news. Anything else? No, I think that's really much it. So I updated you guys on what was coming up for me cons-wise. I will probably be at Otakon. It's just not solidified in stone yet. That's the first weekend of August. Excuse me. And yeah, I think I'm probably gonna pass on Anime NYC this year. It's pretty much 75% sure I'm gonna pass on Anime NYC this year. Also, oh, here's something I didn't mention. There is a doll meetup. Okay. This July. I believe it's July 20th, I think is the weekend. Let me just double check on the calendar. July 20th. There's going to be a doll meetup here on the East Coast. It is a regular doll meetup that happens every month, but I will be at this one. It's going to be July 20th at I think it's called the Mullica Hill Library. Search it on Facebook. If you have Facebook, look up the East Coast Tri-State BJD group. They're going to meet up there. So I will be there. A couple of my friends, I believe, are going. I think Tempest will probably be there. And I think Anna and Corey are going to try to make it out. Kit and Cat Shop are going to try to make it out to that meetup. So if you're in the tri-state area for New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia, or the Quad State, I guess Delaware kind of counts too, which is pretty close to where this meetup is going to be. Definitely come out to this meetup. It's going to be at the Mullica Hill Library. Join the Facebook group so you can get all up-to-date information for this group. It's the East Coast Tri-State BJD doll group. Look it up on Facebook. But yeah, I will be there hanging out this July 20th for that one. So if you guys are interested, come out and let's talk doll stuff and take some good pictures and just whatever, it'll be fun. It's always a good time. It's a good group of people that come out to this event. And it's not only just doll stuff. There's a couple people that like to bring like models and things like that, and toy figures too. So there's a lot of cool people that you're gonna meet at this event if you so choose to attend. But I think that is everything from me this week. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's everything. So thank you everybody for coming in this impromptu episode of the Doll Symposium. Again, it was not planned. I really wasn't going to stream today, but there's just so much information that I wanted to cover that's been released, and I was like, you know what? I'm rested enough. I had a whole week to kind of get rested, and my 4th of July plans kind of fell through. I really expected to be busy today with family stuff, but it turns out that, family got sick, so we couldn't, meet up to do family stuff because of a sick family member. So I'm here streaming today. So thank you everybody that came out to the live stream. I really, I can't say this enough. I really appreciate every single one of you that come out to the live streams every single week, or once in a while or whatever. But anybody that watches my live streams, that participates, I really appreciate each and every one of you. You make what I do easier, so to speak, because I'm gonna do this anyways, but it's always so nice talking with you guys in chat about whatever's going on in my life or in the doll world life and things like that. It's so much fun talking to you, and that's the whole point why I do this live stream, is because I want to have this back and forth discussion with you guys in chat about what we're talking about in the news and what's going on and everything. So I've said this so many times, like, there's so many people that are in this hobby now, and this hobby is growing, and yet I can't find you guys. Like, I don't see you at doll meets and things like that. Like, I only see you guys at really big events when Danny comes by or Volks comes by. But when I do these live streams, it's my opportunity or my chance to get to talk with my doll family about this hobby that we all love. So thank you everybody for coming to the live streams. And for those of you that watch on the VODs, because I know I do stream at a very inopportune time for most of you, as it is a Friday night. Most of you guys have lives and you want to go out and hang out with friends. So, I do apologize for that, but this is the best time for me to stream. So, but you guys can always catch the VODs. The VODs are always on my channel. So, just leave a comment down below in the VODs, what you thought of the episode or anything that you want to say to your fellow doll family member. But that's, I think that's everything. So please remember to hit that like button if you like this episode, hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed already to the channel, and, share it with a friend. If you think a friend wants to, find my page and find it interesting, share it with a friend. But thank you everybody for coming. That's it for me, your host Shizusan, and my beautiful assistant over here, the very lovely Chitose. And we'll see you guys next week for the Beyond the Doll. All right, take care. Bye.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side, our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through, no limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight.